Damn, you got yourself a winner here.
Oh yeah, this thing is gonna take a lot of work. This is definitely the worst I have ever seen, and I understand why someone gave it away, because does it look like you could ever use this again? Not to me, but we're gonna show you another method on how to get this resurfaced, clean, and looking amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to Rubber Under Garage. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You won't miss any of our awesome content. And today, we've got a special treat for you because we are going to be reseasoning a Blackstone griddle that we got for free, and this thing is a mess. This is about as worse as they come. So, let's get to it and show you what you're gonna need to reseason this grill.
Note, we're not sponsored by Amazon or Harbor Freight, but some of our links are affiliate links. Using them costs you nothing extra, but it helps us fund more tools, builds, and videos for you. Thanks for the support.
All right, we wanted to give you guys a rundown of everything you're gonna need to tackle this job effectively. We're gonna start with a little PPE, and that is either a respirator mask or some paper masks. We don't have any of the white dome ones right now. We just ran out of them.
But it's better than nothing.
Definitely better than nothing. We've got a MAP gas torch right here. This is one of the new techniques. Someone mentioned this for getting the corners really well. They eventually get seasoned anyways, but we're gonna try that out. We've got a brand new grinder with about an 80 grit flap disc wheel on here.
And guess where it's from?
Always Harbor Freight, baby.
We've got extra flap discs. We're gonna use grapeseed oil. It's a high smoke point oil, so that's what they recommend using for this. We've got a steel brush. We've got a scraper. We're gonna start with these. We've got some white vinegar. This is one of the other suggestions someone left on there, and it's supposed to break down all the rest of the seasoning residual. So we're gonna try it out and just see if it helps with the cleaning process of it. Paper towels to use with the grapeseed oil for when we season the griddle again, and a box of more flap disc.
And the idea behind this video, since we have already done one, is to show you yet another way to season and get your griddle restored. And this one is going to be a project, as you saw. Let's see how this all works.
We're gonna get to work here. You guys come along for the ride. You guys saw this grill we're about to tackle here. It's so nasty, Sean ended up finding it on Marketplace for free $99 because these people were just gonna take it to the junkyard. We are gonna go through what you're gonna need to do this. This thing needs more than just a griddle reseasoning, but for this video, we're gonna just tackle how to get this griddle cleaned back up so we can use it to cook on it and make it look brand new again. All right, so you do not have to have a belt sander. You don't have to have a scrapers, white vinegar. We're just trying different methods out. This works very good. So we got a brand new pad on there, but this is making very quick work out of this.
And away we go.
As you guys can see, we got this griddle pretty well stripped down, and I'll tell you what, we made quick work of it with that belt sander. But one of the methods that you can utilize is that white vinegar that I talked about earlier in the video. You can actually get all the loose stuff off and put vinegar on there because it helps break down the seasoning on there and helps make it easier to strip later on. We're gonna actually use it in the cleaning process of the grill before we actually start the seasoning process again. So we're gonna get this thing vacuumed, we're gonna do a dry wipe, and then we're gonna do a wet wipe with the white vinegar here, and then we're gonna get to the seasoning process. All right, so we gave this one final vacuum, and then I wiped it. I did a dry wipe on there with just dry paper towels right here. This was the dry wipe. I was pretty surprised. I was like, wow, that's a lot of residue left on there. So then I wiped it down with paper towels with white vinegar on there. This was the first paper towel I used. You can see quite a bit of stuff on there. And this is the second paper towel I used. You don't have to keep doing it until the paper towels turn white, because this is the third one and something tells me we're never gonna get there. Once we wipe it down with the water here, we're gonna dry it immediately. We're gonna turn the griddle on for about 10 to 15 minutes to evaporate the moisture left in here, but it's important that you make sure and start the seasoning process while the grill is still hot. And we're gonna leave the burners on medium to medium high. All right, we're gonna get this grill fired up. We're gonna let it heat up, get all the moisture out of there. We have got the burners going on high. We're gonna let this thing sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and let all that moisture burn out of there. And then we're going to immediately start the seasoning process. So we've got some tongs somewhere over there, and we're gonna get some paper towel and some grapeseed oil and be ready to go. All right, we got our grapeseed oil. We've got our 90-degree long needle nose pliers with our paper towel. You can see the griddle is starting to discolor here, and that's because all of that moisture has been burned out. Just checking to make sure these aren't on high. We want them more like medium to medium high. So I am just going to take and I'm gonna put, I don't know, about a tablespoon or so on here. Whoa, yep, that's way too much. That's probably gonna ruin everything. Just kidding. You can see it's already starting to smoke here, and we just wanna coat everything. So this stuff's gonna take probably 10 to 12 minutes to burn off, and you'll know it's done burning off when the smoke stops smoking.
And are you getting up on the sidewalls?
Yep.
Look at that, he's even doing the top edge.
All right, I'm gonna call that good for the first coat. They just need to be thin little coats. You don't have to go crazy all at once. And we're gonna do 5 or 6 of these coats, and you'll see it just slowly start to get darker and darker.
And you can actually already see it starting to get darker.
We're gonna take this MAP gas torch and we're gonna go around the edges of it to help season those up, since there's no burners directly underneath there. You got a burner here, 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 and here.
And that was a tip that we got from our last video. So why not try it?
All right, we are gonna hit the edges with the MAP torch here. We're just about done with the first coat. You can see there's not really a lot of smoke rolling off here right now, and you can definitely see how it's starting to brown up. But it's always going to get browner in the middle and work its way out. So you'll see people say, hey, I just seasoned my grill. Can I cook on this because the edges are still light? Yes, you can cook on it, and the more you cook on it, the more seasoned it's gonna get. We're just gonna help that process along with this torch right here. So you only wanna hit it with the torch until it smokes. You don't want to hit it and stay on one spot, because this will definitely heat the metal up. You can already see it helping. Whew, it's getting a little warm. Just want to keep the torch moving, not let it sit in one spot. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can totally see it starting to darken up already. So we're going to get another coat on here in just a second. Again, you don't need to use a torch. If you don't have one, don't think that you can't do this. We're just helping the seasoning process along around the edges. That's all we're doing. They'll eventually get there on their own when you cook and make smash burgers and hash browns and everything else.
Fried rice.
All right, we're gonna get another coat on. We're gonna put a little bit more on here. Oh, way too much. Way too much. So you can see that smoking. When the smoke is gone, the coating, it's time for another coating. Just be careful if this stuff flings out. That's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt, because I do not want any of this stuff hitting my arms. It will hurt. Now we're gonna get all these edges really good. All right, I'm hitting the edges again with the torch. I'm gonna keep doing that at the end of each layer of seasoning we put down, but we're getting ready to put layer number 3 down. As you can see, it is definitely darkening up exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So we're just gonna continue on. All right, we are going for coat number 6. You can take a look here. We're definitely darkening up quite a bit. As you cook on this, it's going to continue to darken up. We've taken that torch and we've really gotten the edges a bit darker, more golden brown, but we're gonna add a 6th coat right now. And we've also got ourselves a big old tub of onions that we're gonna put on there and cook them up, move them around. It just helps season the grill a little better. So let's get a little more on here. Oh yeah, just working it around, nice thin little layer here. And once we're done with this little layer here, if I get it spread around, we're gonna dump these onions on. Onions.
Looking good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good, Billy Ray. What's that spatula at? We're just gonna keep moving these around. Welcome back, boys and girls. Man, I am really pleased with how this came out. This was the 6th coating here. It's had a chance. We put the onions on there. We kept stirring them around, move them around. Those onions do actually help to darken and bring the dark out a little bit, just help season it a little bit quicker around the edges. But right here, this thing looks perfect. You just need to start cooking on this and it will continue to darken every time you cook on it. But just make sure you're taking precautions so you're not gouging the seasoning on there. You just want to continue to build it up. Put a little bit of oil on there after you're done cooking each time. Just keep it from drying out. But this looks perfect right here. We're actually going to try cooking a little food on there and show you what it's all about. All right, guys, as promised, we're going to show you how well this almost went to the dump griddle that we've refurbished cooks now. And we're going to prove it to you by cooking some breakfast on here. And we're going to eat it right in front of your face on the camera. So we're going to get rocking and rolling, cook up some breakfast. We got the griddle heated up, so let's go. All right, we're going to start and get some sausages on here.
Oh, you can hear the sizzle.
Hear the sizzle.
I can hear the sizzle too. And this thing darkened up. Nice.
Well, as promised, that doesn't look too shabby. I don't think it tastes too shabby either.
Nope, tastes amazing.
Amazing. Man, I'd say mission accomplished. This thing was about to go to the dump. I said, nope, we'll bring it back to life.
If you guys like content like this and you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. You won't miss any of our awesome content. And if you have any comments or have any questions on this, let us know.
Suggestions on how we can save the next one. New tips and suggestions, I don't know.
All right, with that, we're going to wrap up this video and say, check out this one right here or check out this one. And until next time, Rev Render out.
As always, thanks for watching. Tune in every Saturday for a new video. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Those likes really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, Rev Render out.